Hello, this is Dr. James Boggs with Three Nails Woodworking. I'm making some pipe hanger clamps, and I'm utilizing the distance in between studs because I'm not going to finish this wall because it's on the house side. It's already insulated, and this is just a shop. I've finished the rest of it except for this whole entire wall, the length of the carport, which I turned into my shop. But I need to have some hangers, clamp hangers, and there's 7 of them hanging right there. And I want to show you how I make them. And here's the reason why I'm making them, because here's all my clamps and some scrap wood I got to throw in the trash. But I'm getting tired of my clamps, just tripping over my clamps and stuff. So I'm going to make some pipe hanger clamps and stick them in between the studs. And the way I did it was I measured out 9 inches and then 5 inches tall. And then I took a piece of 45 and I set it right there and drew my line. Now you just keep making that, make a whole pattern up on this piece of 1/2 inch sheetrock. Plywood, 1/2 inch plywood. So I can get 6 right here, not counting 1 or 2 of them over here. 2 of them over here. Once I get this all cut out, I can, make 2 more right there. But I'll cut this out on a table saw. I'll cut a line from here all the way across, and then from here all the way across, and then all the way across, and then I'll give me my height. And then I'll take them and cut them this way, lengthwise. And then once I get them cut, I got my slide here on my saw, so I can slide that out there. Now what I'll do, I'll stick this right here, this piece of 45 right here, and I'll butt my wood up against it and then make that 45 cut. And it's real safe because your hands are not on the blade, around the blade, so it's real safe doing like that. I like this saw, and it's got this slide here. It's a Evolution. It was a real cheap saw, but it does pretty good. It's on this portable stand here. It's a contractor portable stand that you can fold it up and roll it away. It's got wheels on the other end, and that's the handle. But I'm gonna take this off this once I get to build my miter station right through here, because there's my saw. But I'm gonna put my miter station on this wall here on the finished side, and I've got all my plug-ins above where the cabinet's gonna sit, so I can just plug right into it. And there's my Kreg jig. I'm using this to screw it to the 2x4. And I got them 1.5 inches, I spaced them 1.5 inches apart, and I just slide my clamps in there. These 60-inch clamps do my tables, tabletops and stuff. And then I've got a bunch of smaller ones all the way down to 12 inches. But like I said, I gotta get rid of this mess. So this is how I'm going to do it. And you can batch out a bunch of them if you just make one pattern, then figure it up, cut it the way you want to. Like I said, I went 9 inches, 5 inches hot towel, and then I put that 45 piece, that little block, right there, and draw my line for my 45. And that gives me a little bit right there to hang over, and I can hang it. Then I'm going to put the pocket holes in here. Put 2 in here because it's a 2x4. I put 3 in those ones over there, but it's a 2x4 and 5 inches is bigger than a 2x4. I should have realized that, but I didn't. But I did get 2 in there. Now I could have used 2x6, and that would have been perfect. But I didn't. I just had utilizing scrap wood that I got around here. Scrap wood challenge, and this is what this is. It's a scrap wood challenge. All these hangers are coming from scrap wood, every bit of it, and I'm gonna be able to finally take care of that mess. And as you can see, it looks terrible. And I got more out in the van that I store some tools in. I've got clamps. You know, you can, the old saying for a woodworker, you can never have enough clamps. Well, you also need some space to put them clamps, especially in a small shop like mine. Mine's, you know, the length of the house, the width of the house, which is right around 24 feet, 30 feet, I think, about 30 feet, I think. And then probably about 18, 20 feet wide. It just was room enough to put a car in here and had plenty of room, 3 or 4 feet on each side of the car to get out, which I've never really used it as a carport except for when I had first bought the house years ago. Here's some of this is that unfinished wall, and I'm going to put some pipe hanger clamps right down there. I'm going to set my 14-inch bandsaw, Rikon bandsaw, over here, and I got this outlet right here just on a separate breaker for that, because it, you know, it draws a lot of juice. And if I'm running other stuff, these other three on this side are on a separate breaker. And of course that's a light switch. That's also going outside, have a little light outside. But I'm going to utilize that. And then here's some of my scroll sawing. That's a portrait of my granddaughter right there. And that's an old-timey bicycle clock. There's a moose I made. And there's another moose. And then there's a big old bass. I call that the big bass in the little pond. And there's some praying hands. And there's Jesus with the crown of thorns on. And there's a couple more clocks that I made. And I've got several more. But I do a lot of scroll sawing. And I do a lot of cabinets. Medicine cabinets, entertainment centers. Like I said, I just got to get rid of these clamps. That's all there is. Just laying around and have to go hunting them and tripping over them and stuff. But like I say, I'm just taking care of this shop. I'm getting her built. I've been in it for over a year now. I started in January of 2020. I retired January 1st, 2020 from Virginia Tech. I've done woodworking before, a little bit here and a little bit there. I've always done construction work. I'm a plumber, electrician, and heating and air and gas and all that. So, I've been working with tools all my life. And there's some cabinets. And there's my air filtration system. And then there's one of my dust collectors. And then I got a small shop vac with dust buster on it, and then some tool rack that I got some of my tools, my planer, router table, and joiner. And then here's my workbench, and I've got a piece right here I can fold this up when I need a real wide one. I'm going to make that miter station. Now I'm going to put my miter saw on that miter station, which is on that wall. Now I'm going to take this drill press and put it on this stand and make some drawers for it. And then I'm going to put some, build out the sides and make some little things where I can put some glue or something on there on both sides of it. And then I'm going to build one on wheels for my scroll saw. I got a nice scroll saw here. It works real good. It's a DeWalt 20-inch, and it's real nice. I really like it. Real smooth, don't hardly vibrate at all. But like I said, here's the pattern for your clamps. If you're needing some clamps, and then I just drill some holes and angle in the 2x4 and put some screws in it and screw it in between the studs, like this. And then I put it all in the back. I can get plenty of room. and then I just will pocket hold these onto this 1.5 inch separation in between the two shelves, and then hang the clamps on that. So I hope you enjoyed this, and like I say, you can see the finished product right here. I've already made this one, and I've got to make several more. I've got 2 hangers right there, and I've got 4 clamps on one and 3 on the other, and then I got one of my edge guides right here. It even goes there. So you know, you can do a lot with scrap wood. So I just want you to see that, and God bless you, and I'll get this mess here straightened out a little at a time. But God bless you. Thank you very much.